Red Sox and Orioles here with Sale and Kramer. Is that line right, you guys? All right. Uh, all right. Chris Sale, I guess he's an all-star here, huh? Chris Sale is he's not, look. I'll be the first to, as soon as Chris Sale's hot, ready to go, and as soon as he's mad, I'm ready to go. Chris Sale can't be ready for this game, and this is aren't the Orioles are look at the position the Orioles are in. They're riding high. We've already talked about their success. They haven't clinched the division yet. They're going for it. They've won 4 straight. They've got it in overdrive. They're $1.20. Let's call it $1.25. They should be at least $1.45. They should probably be more than that. I'm going to give out the under in this game because I think where I said maybe one game could make the come on, Kramer. Look, I know he hasn't been good, but he's been our guy. He's been our moneymaker all season long. He's been pretty bad over his last few starts. He's got a 6.23 ERA in his last 4 starts, but the Orioles are still 15-3 in his last 18 games with Kramer. The Orioles have won 8 of 11. The Red Sox have lost 19 of 26. Now, Chris Sale might rip the sleeves off his jersey and go out there and, just deal like Chris Sale. I think he's going to be just pitching to get his, like I said, I've complimented him at this point. Some of these guys are wrapping it up. We hear things, right? Whatever. That's pretty good for Sale, like I was talking about Josh Hader. He didn't want to go in for a 4-out save because the Padres are, because he said we're eliminated from the pennant race. Well, you know what? You're not eliminated from the Padres are still actually alive by like the tiebreaker. If every team lost and the, Padres won them all, they could still get in and they'd win by a tiebreaker. So Solis is get on it ASAP. I mean, are we just like, is nobody awake yet? Or what am I? Here's the trap, everybody. So you guys make sure you take Kramer. I'm not going to give it out here on the air. But Darren, you thinking of buying it down and going over, or are you buying it down and wanting to get that plus money? Because I'm going to take the under in this game here and figure the Orioles are going to win this game in a very low scoring game, and the Red Sox might have trouble scoring here. They didn't score yesterday, right? At home. I know they were going up against Glasnow. Look, we went with the Rays in that game. I had under in pocket. Yeah. I'm going to give out the under as my play here on the show. Please get my premium picks over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right. I don't spend much time on that one. I put it at $1.40. Maybe I should just update the line to my line. Let me make sure that total is right, actually. Hey, look, I'm going to – I better at least update it a little bit. I told you to go under, and I have it at 7 under 15 there on the screen. And I guess the early release was 7 under 15. I mean, this is 7.5 all over the place. And even though I say I always give out the worst line, let me at least give out the worst 7.5 because I got to be a little bit fair to myself. No one out there is going to find a 7 under 15. So if I'm going to give myself the worst line, at least give me the worst 7.5. If I'm going to, sometimes I even say I'm going to get, 7.5. Even if it's under 25. If it's 7, it's going to be over like 25 or 30. So you're still already getting plus money on that. So I'll call it 7 over 20 even and take the even money. But I've got the under here in this one. Orioles win, low scoring game, might be a shutout. Kramer would probably give up something. He hasn't been terrific. And Boston's actually hit Kramer pretty well. It was 2 starts, and they hit him pretty hard. He's 0-1 with a 9.35 ERA. But Sale against Boston has a 14 ERA. So maybe it'll go over, but I'm going to take under. Sale's gotten crushed by the Orioles this year. 14.25 ERA in 3 starts. Doesn't change where I'm heading in this one with the total. I think you're starting, the perception here might be, and there are some high scoring, but look how many shutout there were. The Red Sox got shut out. The Blue Jays got shut out. The Angels got shut out. The White Sox got shut out. Yeah, some of the games have blown. Maybe it might be a generalization. I don't know if I have any concrete on that, but it feels like some of these games are let's get them over with, right? Going to be great. No, Thomas, you just keep doing autocorrect. I think the mistakes are too funny. I think, and we're not making fun of you certainly, but I like to try to figure it out when I see an obvious error. So you just keep doing what's faster. That's what you do. Just keep doing the fastest. That's how you're going to get. That's how we get ahead. Uh, nobody wants a crummy job, but because you always come back and fix something, right? On Twitter, on X, you cannot unless you pay $8. So I'm now paying $8. I've given in. I'm giving the billionaire $8 a month. I'm an idiot. All right, but I just got to have TweetDeck. You can't live without. I can't live without it.